My name is Arvid de Koster. I am co-founder and CEO of WeGroup. I'm joined here on stage by Bjorn Velsteker, another one of our co-founders and our chief product. And at WeGroup, we help insurance providers to be the solution for their insurance distribution. Now, in the 5 years that WeGroup has existed right now, we've seen a lot of customers passing by. We're serving some of the most biggest insurance carriers in the world, some banks, as well as over 2,000 insurance intermediaries, ranging from brokers to tied agents to other types of commercial advisors. And the very interesting thing is, with these types of customers, that we see the same challenges over and over again. First of all, they always tell us, look, we feel like we cannot comply with the current market standards anymore. Our customers expect digital or hybrid solutions. They expect to be serviced in that way, yet we are not able to comply with that. And on top of that, we also have very inefficient processes. Things go tremendously slow, leading to high overhead costs, but of course leading to a massive loss of opportunities. For example, how many opportunities, upselling, cross-selling, are there in your portfolios that are today not exploited? I see some people nodding, so that's definitely a good sign, or at least that this is speaking to you, because the solution is what we bring. Our digital insurance distribution platform makes sure that our clients, like the intermediaries, your intermediaries, can work more efficiently, in a better way, in a smarter way, and in a simpler way. Let's have a look. Now, when we take our platform over here, we start with a digital conversation, a digital sales conversation, which can be used in different ways depending on the strategy of our clients. Do you want to use this together with your clients? That's perfectly fine, in your office, at home, wherever you are. Do you want to give your client a self-service opportunity and let them actually use this? Perfectly fine as well. You send them a link, you put it on the website. A last use case that we have seen is the combination of insurance carrier X with, I say something, car manufacturer Y. Well, if you want that all those car dealerships, for example, have the embedded possibility to sell insurance products as well, same way we use this product and off we go. Now, if we start, we see that the first thing that I want to do, say that I am a broker, for example, is analyze the needs and the risks of my customer, right? So I will give in some information, and based on that information, we will tell you as much as there is to know about that client. A minimum of data input with a maximum of data output. As you can see over here, 100% based on the address, we will tell you, for example, what is the risk of burglary, for example. What are the values, the insurance values, what are the volumes of a building. So everything you actually want to know. We see flood maps over here. So everything you actually want to know as a broker to tell your client, okay, this is the type of product we are looking for. But more than only mapping that is that simultaneously the system will go and look for upselling and cross-selling opportunities. For example, we see over here, based on our data imagery, that there is a carport detected, so probably our client drives a car, and there is also a business registered on that address. So obviously, that is something that I, as a broker, would like to tell my client about as well. When we select those opportunities, you will see that they will automatically be added to the flow, and if we continue, additional questions can be asked. I think that it's very important to mention over here that everything you see is 100% no-code customizable. That means that if you want, as a banking agent, want to ask about mortgage loans, for example, no worries, you add it to the flow, and those questions can be in there. So whatever is important for your sales process, for your sales conversation, can be added over here. For example, if I add paintings right now, there could be additional questions like the value of my paintings. I could ask if I want appraisal documents to be added, and so on and so forth. And then we get to our first opportunity, and that was, of course, the car. Again, minimum data input, maximum data output. Over here, it could be a license plate, it could be a VIN registration, where we get immediately all the information of that car. So that is, again, with only one question, all the information over there. Again, there could be additional questions to make sure that our customer is fully served with whatever you or him are trying to advise him or her, right? And then last but not least, we get to our last opportunity, that is the business opportunity, because remember, there was also a business recognized on that address. We could tell you other information here, like gross margins, financial health, you name it, everything you want to know about that business. Now, say that I, as a client, say, okay, well, they're broker interesting, but I'm here for some personal lines P&C products. I don't want to talk about that. No worries. You just click Not Now. You can plan a meeting with your broker right away, or even let the system follow it up automatically. For example, the system could detect when is the best moment to reach out to this client for this particular product, and voila, the client will automatically get emails or WhatsApp messages to make sure that it can be followed up. So we have scheduled a meeting with our broker right now, and in the end, we will get to what we call our advisory report. So based on all the information that we have distilled, the function will say, well, these type of products come highly recommended, these types of products might also be interesting to you, and we select some of them that we want to continue our conversation about. Let's say we're talking about motor and home right now over here. Very simple, it is added to the flow, it is added to an advisory report that can be shared to your customer, but of course it could also be very much possible that you want quotes right away. Well, no worries, we just continue and we see different products that we can compare. In my example right now, I am a broker, so I can compare different insurance carriers. These could also be MGAs, for example. These could also be other InsurTechs offering insurance products if they want access to our right now over 2,000 intermediary marketplace story, that is possible as well. So let's connect these three right now over here. We continue, we see our risk objects, and with just one click, we will get to several offers within the carriers that we have selected. So over here, we see them right now. Now say that your customer says, I really want to compare those products as well. No worries, we add them to the comparison. We can immediately compare terms and conditions. We can immediately compare different coverage packs. And in the end, if our client has a good idea of what he really wants, we select the carrier that we want. For example, the Allianz over here. And with that, we can finalize our story, send it out to the customer with all legal information, legal questions required in an email. The car offer comes there, your product information document, general terms and agreements, and with one last click, your offers are out. It is simple as that. So this is the proposition that we actually use to convince, like I said, over 2,000 intermediaries and some of the biggest carriers and some of the biggest banks in the world already to use this system and to unlock the full potential of their insurance distribution and their insurance distribution channels. But it's also this product that enabled for WeGroup to win over 23 international awards already and raise 7 million euros so far. Like I said, or like I've showed you, we clearly know what the challenges are in today's markets. We clearly have a bright and good solution for that. The only question that I can ask you now, and I'm really addressing the carriers, the MGAs, the intermediaries in the room, the only question that I can ask you now is, are you ready to join the group? Thank you very much.